I know you want.
Natural. Act natural. I said natural, not dead.
I am. I'm naturally dead.
Connecting live video. We are live.
Yes, we are, but the logo is just there, but not our faces.
I know. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, there we go. Hope it's 11 o'clock. Maybe not. Maybe after. Whatever. Okay, here we go. How's it going, everybody? This is SequelCentric Tidbits. We take a look at some of your favorite sequel properties that have dropped some info in the last week or so and have a little chat about it. I am Nathan, and she is the peanut butter to my jelly, the penny to my Leonard, Sandra.
Really?
Well,
You're gonna go with peanut butter and jelly?
hey, it's a classic. I don't know what the sequel is to peanut butter and jelly. Is it
You're
peanut
trying
butter
to say
and
we're old?
marshmallow? No, I'm not saying that.
All right.
Well, we're gonna do something a little bit different today. We're gonna talk about a few movie trailers and TV information that's dropped on the internet. Without further ado, let's go on to some of the stuff that's dropped in the last couple of weeks. One thing that I don't know if you're gonna have a comment about, but I know Duff and I do because we did an episode. The trailer for the Forever Purge. Now, supposedly this is the 5th and final installment of Purge surgery series. Plus,
Wow.
yeah, I know. I saw the trailer. You saw the trailer. I know you're aware of the Purge
I'm
surgery.
aware of it, but
I know you don't do well with horror, but
I'm not allowed to watch those flicks.
well, the trailer that I made you see. What was your opinion?
Slightly disturbing.
It's typical Purge stuff, right?
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, at one part it gave me a cross vibe of like Mad Max Fury Road, like a crazy modern day Western. It does look interesting. Kind of sad that I thought originally I had read something that Leo from Anarchy in the Election Year was supposed to be in it, but maybe they rewrote him out or something. But as I stated on the Purge episode on SequelCentric, this series, you can watch any episode in any order. It doesn't follow a timeline, so you can choose anyone, and you're good to go. It's pretty much it. Oh yes, it's a direct sequel to Election Year, and its ramifications. So since I forgot the actress's name, who was the senator that wanted to become president to outrule it. She got elected in. So. Oh,
My bad. Sorry.
Wow, rebirth.
I was trying to get to the comments.
So there's a repercussion, and some people really thrive on the whole one day do whatever you want, and it seems like a lot of people like to go out and kill people. Okay,
Cindy says hi, and Stephanie says hi.
Excellent. But do family members really count? I'll take it right now. Okay, let's move.
I'm not saying nothing.
Okay, let's move on to the next trailer that dropped. Oh, sorry, my bad. Back up. The Purge, the Forever Purge, is going to be in theaters on the 2nd of July. Remind me to list the
Stephanie
dates.
says she'll have a cup of coffee for you.
Okay, well,
He doesn't need it.
I'm
He's amped up on enough energy.
Okay, going on to the next trailer that dropped. The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. The first one with Margot Robbie that dropped in 2016 didn't do as well as people had hoped. To me, it felt more like a Ghostbusters movie than a Suicide Squad movie. I'm like kind of vaguely familiar with the franchise. Do you know anything about Suicide Squad?
Only what I've seen in the other movie.
Basically, bad guys with chips in the back of their neck and the government, and they go out and do all the stuff.
Yeah, and then like the only character I'm really familiar with is Harley Quinn.
Okay, so, and then Birds of Prey, I believe, was a kind of a pseudo sequel or spin-off to that. And then I don't know if this, I think James Gunn said that it's the Suicide Squad movie, this one that's come out this year on the 6th of August, kind of is a sequel and sort of isn't a sequel. So I know she's back, Captain Boomerang's back, and I think one other, but they decided to go with a whole new cast. The actor that played Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's in this, he's got like long blonde hair and he looks like kind of a psychopath, but on to the next, another superhero movie that's involves a bad guy trying to be a good guy, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. Now, I know Sandy wanted to watch the first one, and
yeah, but my husband's lame. He wouldn't want it. He was being lazy.
I didn't want to watch it because it's just, you know, I think it was back in the 90s, Marvel sold off some of their properties before they had to go bankrupt. So Sony actually acquired the Spider-Man property, and so it's still, as long as it produces a Spider-Man movie or a character in the Spider-Man universe, they still have the property. So a couple of years, I forgot what year did I write it down. I did not write it down. Was that 3 or 4 years ago? Tom Harding played it, and it just didn't. Saw the trailers and it didn't wow me or anything, but this one wowed me. Woody Harrelson is in it, and he's playing a
villain.
Tom Cassidy.
Looks like he's gonna play a good villain.
Yeah, but he watching the trailer, and they had him hooked up because they were going to execute him. Reminded me from his I think it was Oliver Stone. I think a Natural Born Killers. Yeah. So kind of gave me that vibe. So. Yeah, so you got two bad guys fighting it out with, you got live alien symbiotes. So I'm sure the CGI is going to be insane with all the tentacles and stuff coming around. Check out the trailer; it's kind of interesting. I always liked Woody Harrelson back from the Cheers days, and anything he's done from Zombieland to the Hunger Games to, can you think of any other movies? Solo, he's in the Solo movie. So yeah, he's got a wide range of different characters he can pull from. But seeing him in this trailer for Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, gave me the same vibes when he was in Natural Born Killers. Another one, since we'll stay on the topic of Spider-Man, Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man Far From Home. This is like a sequel within a sequel. Now,
Far From Home or No Way Home?
That's sorry. We watched Far From Home. Yes.
Like, wait a minute.
No Way Home with Tom Holland. I've enjoyed Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man. Sandy and I, we saw all the Tobey Maguire ones. We liked 1 and 2. 3, not so much.
I enjoyed it.
Well, Sam Raimi
It was okay, but yeah, they did try to cram too many stories into the one movie.
Yeah, as we all know, it had the Batman and Robin problem. Too many characters, too many bad guys.
Yeah.
But from what I remember, Sam Raimi just wanted to focus on the Sandman, but Sony wanted to shoehorn in Venom, so I think it got to be a giant cluster. But this is going to be the first time I heard about this. I heard before it was confirmed, I think within the last week or so. The rumor was it was gonna be Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield. So they were gonna pull in the other two Spider-Mans from those two franchises and slap it together. It's been known. Yeah.
It was gonna be like in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, like the animated one that was done a while back by Sony Pictures. Yeah, I mean it's been known in the comics for a while, but if you don't read comics, like most adults now.
Forsen has joined us.
Oh, nice. Hey, how's it going, Forsen? Still making that awesome spaghetti sauce? Okay. So, yeah, recently, I think within the last week or so, Andrew Garfield confirmed that he is not in the movie, but the bad guy in Amazing Spider-Man 2, Jamie Foxx's Electro, is going to be in there. Trying to remember the name of the actor that played Doctor Doc Ock in the second Spider-Man with Maguire.
Oh. Oh, I know that one.
He was in Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Oh my God! I know Duff is pulling his hair out right now. Hey, Duff, if you're listening to the chat right now, throw in the actor that played Doc Ock. I know you're probably screaming at your screen right now at me. And but yeah, this looks crazy. Just the fact that they're because was it
Alfred Molina?
Alfred Molina. There you go. Like Maguire's Spider-Man goes back to early 2000, something like that, 99, 2000. So that's a deep cut. So it's kind of I think it might redeem Maguire. I think most people like Maguire. Some people like Garfield. I think everybody likes Holland. Tom Holland puts just a great spin on it, and his American accent's just unbelievable. Sometimes when I hear him with his English accent, it throws me off because I'm so used to hearing him in his, all the Marvel movies. And not to mention, this is another way of tapping in. This is supposed to coincide with the second Doctor Strange movie, tapping into all the multiverses. So you got multiverses on top of multiverses. So it should be interesting with the next Phase 5 of Marvel. Is it?
I think that's what you had said. Phase 5.
Phase 5. So all that going on. So it's going to be interesting to see how all that unfolds with with the Sony movies, like because with the Venom sort of loosely connecting with with the Spider-Verse within the MCU verse. So definitely going to be interesting to talk about that.
Definitely.
And some episodes down the road with either Duff or Sandy or whatever. That'll be interesting. Okay, next topic for anybody who's a 90s kid. Space Jam. It's this year. I found out when I was watching the trailer to Space Jam 2 or Space Jam The New Legacy. This year is the 25th anniversary of Space Jam. So this is a perfect way to celebrate the first movie. So you got the second one with LeBron James. The trailer is great. The bad guy is, oh my God, I should have wrote this down. Duff, tell me, the actor that plays War Machine in the MCU. It's on the tip of my tongue. He's the bad guy.
Who is it? All right, I'm on it.
So,
I feel
Garacino.
I need a job.
Garacino, no, I'm messing it up. Anyways.
What was the name? Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2.
Got it.
Well, whatever. Anyways, so the trailer gives just enough hints, and there's another guy that did a breakdown of all the Easter eggs and stuff. If you just type Space Jam 2 Easter eggs, but I guess Warner Brothers is throwing in all sorts of crazy stuff like The Wizard of Oz, Matrix, Game of Thrones, a whole bunch of like in the trailer you'll see like the Flintstone. What?
Kyrie Irving? I'm not. Is it him?
No.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Right there.
Oh, him. Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle? Yeah.
Don.
Don?
D-O-N.
The Don?
Yes. Don.
Okay. So, watch that trailer. It's just, I've always, goes back to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when you got the live action mixed in with the animation. Always good stuff, especially when you're trying to have the live actors kind of be like cartoons and bounce off and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. That comes out July 16th. Oh, you forgot to remind me. Go back just one. The Spider-Man No Way Home is supposed to be dropping at the end of the year in December. So
This year?
This year.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Back to Space Jam. July 16th. It seems like there's a lot of July movies.
Summer.
Yeah, great. And with everybody being vaccinated and
Yep.
going back to theaters.
Everything's opening up.
Yeah. When's the last time we watched Space Jam with Michael Jordan?
I don't even remember seeing it. I know I've seen bits and pieces.
Maybe we need to.
So
I guess we'll have to
it's
rewatch
on
it.
one of our streaming services.
Okay.
We'll have to watch it.
Yeah, but yeah, watch the trailer. I saw it. I got super excited with all the stuff.
That's right, Steph. Steph says I have to do all the work.
Some of the people that they listed in the credits in the trailer, LeBron James, obviously main star, Michael B. Jordan, a.k.a. Killmonger from Black Panther. He's going to be in there. Jim Carrey, I don't know what, they listed his name, so whatever.
Jim Carrey and Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, Fluffy himself, so he does lots of great
He's going to
voices.
do the voice of Speedy Gonzalez.
And, right here. I wrote it down. I actually did it right. Don Cheadle right there. I wrote it down on my notes. Duh. Okay. And, yeah.
This is why you need me.
Yes, exactly. Or Duff. Someone. I'm just a loose cannon. And, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
OG Space Jam released in 1996. So, boom. That'll be something that my nephew can show his kid. Because, yeah, so Jacob.
Yes, it's possible stuff.
Jacob was about the same age when, he was born in 95, 4 or 5. And his kid's, Logan's turning 4. So right about the same age. That's crazy. Okay. Next one. Another great franchise, animated. Hotel Transylvania. What's your history with that?
I've seen the first one. I think I saw the second one.
I don't remember the first one. I know we saw the second one. The third one's on the cruise
I thought
ship.
we saw the first one.
I guess we'll have to
We've seen one of them.
Oh yeah, but I
We'll
like
go with
it.
that.
Yeah. Adam Sandler voices Dracula, does such a great job, and the hotel, my opinion, I don't know about yours, the Hotel Transylvania to me feels like a modern day Addams Family, because you got all the spooky monsters from Universal, but they make them kid friendly. They don't look so scary. They look,
Do you want me to read comments?
Sure.
We got stuff that says, if you didn't see all of the movie, you must have been on the death couch. Quite possible. Very possible.
My mother bought a couch way back in the day. Doesn't matter if you're a person, a cat, a dog, or an unborn, or you're a fetus. You just, boom, the coma couch as we call it.
Yeah, the coma couch, because it just knocks you out for where. And then she said that Jacob was born in 91.
I know.
You said 92.
Sorry.
And she said she called you stupid.
Yeah, well,
But I didn't.
Duh.
I left that part out because
to quote John Blake, mice nuts. When the problem is so small, mice nuts.
True.
Okay.
This is true.
Okay.
And I know she was editing herself to keep this PG.
Yes, thank you, Steph, for editing yourself. You saw the trailer to Hotel Transylvania, Transformania. Yes. What's your hype level on this?
Probably a little more than like the first one, because I mean the trailer from the first one didn't really grab me, and this one seems like it'll be really entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting franchise. The first one, if anybody doesn't know, the main redheaded character, I can't remember his name, climbs to this top, finds this monster hotel, and Dracula tries to get rid of him, but his daughter falls in love. They end up getting married. Second one, they have a kid, and like Dracula and Frankenstein and the werewolf man, they're trying to somehow get the kid to pop out his fangs because they don't want. They were talking about his daughter, Drac's daughter, and his son-in-law were talking about moving in with the son-in-law's parents, and he's like, no.
Oh no.
The third one, haven't seen it, but the trailer looks interesting because the daughter's just, you're stressed out planning out everybody else's vacation. You need to go on vacation, so they go on a cruise ship, and plus I guess Drac's lonely because he doesn't have a girlfriend, which is interesting. Just watch the trailer; it's hilarious. I don't know why we haven't seen this.
It's a watch it.
Yeah, well, we'll do it. We'll do it. Whether it's Duff or with Sandy, we'll do one on.
I know the protocol.
Buy it, watch it, ditch it,
burn it.
Only if it's as bad as A Christmas Story 2.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Any other things you want to say about
Hotel.
We're talking about a franchise that we've seen 1 out of 4 movies, but the characters are so likable. It's so hilarious. We'll probably have to watch that and get off. Oh, and another interesting tidbit: the director of the first 3, 2 and 3 for sure, but he's co-written the story. Guinea Tartakovsky. So hard.
Oh, Samurai Jack.
Yes, Mr. Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory. So he's involved. So I've liked his stuff. And what else? Oh, quick little note. When you watch, if anybody is aware of the Three Stooges, the classic Three Stooges, black and white, when you watch the trailer, there's a little green beam that's turning all the monsters into humans, and all humans and the monsters. That's kind of in the trailer. And the beam hits the Invisible Man, and he's naked, but he looks like Larry from the Three Stooges. That's just my opinion. I'm a big Three Stooges person,
yes.
So. On to the next, which is, let's see, July. I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting to remind me. July 23rd is when.
Don't forget to say the drop date.
Yeah. July 23rd, Hotel Transylvania, Transformania. Okay, on to staying on animated stuff, but flipping over to TV. Monsters at Work on Disney Plus, streaming on the 2nd of July. A direct sequel to the first one. Monsters University, sequel, technically a prequel. Enjoyed
Monsters
it much.
Incorporated.
Yeah.
The original. Yes.
I like Billy Crystal, John Goodman, such a good duo.
Yeah, they got good chemistry.
Yeah, as Mike and Sully. This one takes place right after, if anybody's forgotten, because that movie was it was like the 4th movie of Pixar's. At the end of the movie, spoiler alert, they found out that getting kids to laugh actually fills those canisters to power the monster world
better than
screaming.
Yeah.
So that's where they're picking up, and your favorite, like, super slow, sluggy, how's it going, Sally?
Yeah.
I don't know. I should look up the actress. She puts them in charge of Monsters Incorporated. Check out, there's a trailer. Check it out. It's only about just under, I think, a minute, like 56 seconds or something. But if you like Pixar, you like, I know, Duff, look at the camera. If you like Pixar, you like Monsters Inc., you like that world, check out the trailer. This is so exciting. I don't know if they're going to drop them like one a week like they've been doing with Falcon and Winter Soldier, Mandalorian, and The Bad Batch. If they drop it all at once or one at a time.
What was the character's name?
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Roz?
Sure. That sounds right. Not to be confused with Roz from Night Court. But don't jump ahead. Don't jump ahead.
Well, if it's that... Is a dude, Bob Peterson.
Excellent. It's always great when you got ladies playing, a boy's voices or men's voices.
Like Bart Simpson is a girl.
Well, it's like Mrs. Brown. It's just,
Yeah.
with all the makeup. But then again, Robin Williams did Mrs. Doubtfire, which there should be a sequel, but whatever. So yeah, back to Monsters at Work. At the end credits, they listed some of the people. Maybe it was at the beginning. Somewhere in the trailer, they threw out some names. So obviously, Billy Crystal, John Goodman. Another, for me, a surprise one. The Fonz, Henry Winkler's got a voice role in this. So I'm curious to know. And what's your hype level for this?
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. And we already have.
Because it's Disney related.
Yeah, Disney Pixar.
And
I know Disney.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm a Disney fan, so.
I'm
Disney.
a stickler for detail, German watchmaker. So I know Disney bought Pixar, but Pixar was an entity unto itself for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks great. I'm excited. Maybe we'll do something about that later.
Yeah.
Talk about it after all the episodes, because technically it's a sequel, right? And that's what we're all about here on SequelCentric. Okay, the last tidbit before we head out is this blew me away. One of my favorite shows back in the late 80s, early 90s. One of the shows, Cheers. Then later on, they had, there was a character in Cheers called Harry Anderson. I forgot, what? He played a character, a con artist.
He was a con artist.
Yes. And he was such a likable character and everything. I guess NBC decided to take Harry Anderson and make him a judge. Night Court. 9 seasons. If you have not seen this show, some of it is a product of its time, but the chemistry with the cast and everything is great. There's Harry Anderson, John Larroquette, and Richard Mall, a.k.a. Bull, were in all 9 seasons, but there was some rotating cast between the bailiff, the clerk, and the other a lawyer that Marky Post actually ended up doing. But they said that they're doing a pilot sequel for NBC. John Larroquette is reprising his role as Dan Fielding, which he won 4 Emmys for that role. He's kind of a sleazebag, but it's kind of a likable sleazebag, and he does get put in his place from time to time. Melissa Rauch, if I'm saying her name correctly, who plays Rauch. Surprise, I goofed up. Who just came off of The Big Bang Theory playing Bernadette. She is, her company is involved. She grew up on Night Court, so she has a passion for it. And she also decided to she's going to be playing Abby Stone, Harry T. Stone's daughter. Harry Anderson passed away not too long ago, so that's kind of sad. But this looks promising. I'm not going to get, my hype level is off the charts, like 10, but I'm going to try to keep it down a bit because, besides its flaws, Night Court was such a great comedy show. So many weird and wacky things. A lot of people know that crazy things happened at nighttime in the big cities like, New York, Chicago, and this was Manhattan, Night Court in Manhattan. So go to Amazon or whatever, check out a couple episodes, or just check out some clips. And another actor that I hope makes at least one appearance is Brent Spiner, Data. He had this unbelievable character, and I forgot the actress's name that played his wife, and I did not write down their characters' names, but he the first time they came into the court, I think over the 9 seasons they had about 6 or so appearances, but their characters just bad luck happens. And type in Night Court Brent Spiner, excuse me. They'll show some clips, but his voice is very droll. Maybe that's why they reached out for his Data character, because he's so good. And once again, like I said, my hype level is off the charts. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. What's your hype level?
Down.
What's your hype level on this supposed sequel to?
I'm curious.
Yeah,
So I'm interested because like you, I grew up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. After reading this news, I was so ready to watch all 9 seasons again.
Yeah.
I know it got kind of ridiculous towards the end. If I remember, spoiler alert, Bull got taken to Jupiter by aliens or something crazy like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
But yeah, if you're looking for fun, zany, this Night Court, if I remember correctly, is fun and zany. Plus, you got 9 seasons, so something doesn't go that long unless it's good. So, and I think Night Court won some sort of Emmy or something.
Yeah.
I know, Duff's screaming at me. Do more research. So,
well, this is a live event, so
Yes, we're just jotted down a few things. Like I said, Duff and I were huge Purge fans. I wanted to tackle that. Summer's coming up, and before COVID, there was some sort of superhero movie. So I got a couple of those in there, and then for the families, like my nephew and stuff.
You got some
Space Jam, Monsters at Work. So there's a lot of good stuff here.
Monsters at Work I believe is coming to Disney Plus.
Yes, Disney Plus, July 2nd.
Yeah.
And there's no
release date. For
no date. It's like in production. So,
yeah.
But when I find out what's going on with Night Court, I'll post it on Instagram and Facebook. So that's about it. Unless
Cindy says Night Court was #1 fun to watch.
Yes, stupid fun.
Yes.
When I say stupid, I mean just good old
funny.
Silliness. Yeah.
It was funny.
Is there anything you want to talk about that I didn't write down?
I don't think so. They all sound interesting, except for the Purge. I mean, it's got my curiosity, but I let my curiosity get me once before with Signs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no,
and
yeah,
we
yeah.
all know what happened after that.
Yeah. Here's the thing. So we go see Signs. Not a big deal. Sandy's not much, and I don't want to call her a scaredy cat, but we saw the movie, and it was daylight when we went in the theater. Saw the movie, came out, it was daylight. But it played such a mind game with Sandy. The next 3 nights, like the TV was on and all the lights in the bedroom are on.
The windows were locked.
So, but sorry.
It's okay.
My niece Kaylee distracted me.
Shocker, a Blake distracting you?
Yeah, well, a Blake. One Blake piece of cake, 2 Blakes shirt. You can watch the anybody that's a scaredy cat about horror movies. If you just watch the Purge trailers,
any type of anxiety.
Yeah, don't watch this. I mean, you can watch the trailer and get the gist of it. But anybody that's a fan of the Purge series, like Duff and I or anybody else, this looks great. And supposedly, the Forever Purge is going to be the last one. They also, I know they got 2 seasons of a TV show, which I have yet to binge or watch or purge. Haha. I don't know if Duff has had a chance to, but that should be interesting.
Definitely is a Blake thing.
I am so curious, once again, to double back on the Suicide Squad, because the first one felt like I said, a Ghostbusters movie. And then it was about a week later we saw Star Wars Rogue One, where everybody at the end of that movie died. So that, in my opinion, was like that was the real Suicide Squad movie.
That's the real Suicide Squad.
The Rogue One, yeah. Watch that one. If nobody's ever seen Star Wars, watch Star Wars Rogue One. It has no connection with Luke Skywalker or anything else. You can sit down and watch it and have a good time. And K2SO is just...
Oh, I love that robot.
K2SO is like a protocol droid like C-3PO, but it's got a mouth. Like if R2D could actually talk and not boop, 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 boop. I think that's the embodiment. Oh, yes. Great. And, yeah. So July 2nd for the Forever Purge. August 6th for the Suicide Squad. Sometime September, I didn't say Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. December for Spider-Man No Way Home. Space Jam 2, July 16th. Space Jam The New Legacy. Hotel Transylvania 4, or Hotel Transylvania. Man, that's a tongue twist. Hotel Transylvania Transformation, July 23rd. Back to July 2nd for Disney Plus with Monsters at Work. And when Night Court sequel shows up, it shows up. So
yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Unless anybody has any questions in the live feed, we'll just cut on out of here. I want to think.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. That's why I said any questions, and I just cut you off. Shocker.
I know.
And why have you been with me for so long? Toilets. I clean toilets. That's why. I clean the toilets.
And the stove.
Oh yeah, stove.
Yeah.
And the dreaded microwave.
The dreaded microwave.
Oh man. Remember, put something over the top before you put something in the microwave.
Oh,
No, I'm talking to everybody out there, not
now
you.
this is a cooking show.
Whatever.
I'm not seeing any questions.
Okay.
So
once again, I want to thank everybody who joined us on short notice, even though I posted in the feed, it was supposed to be on YouTube. And thanks for joining. If everybody liked this, if we get enough comments, either on the socials or on my own personal Facebook page, or if you're a family member or friend watching and you have our numbers, if you like it, if you want us to do another one, feel free. That's why we slapped on episode
leave
0.
a comment.
Yeah, just a little experiment. Wanted to drop something sequel-centric related since Duff and I have been gone for so long, and I felt like we were missing you guys. I want to thank my wife, Sandy, who once again has got a couple of years under a belt of doing live streaming on her crafting channel, which is
Beading Heart Treasures.
excellent. So,
Think about it for a
you know,
second.
once again, like I said, Duff's still involved. He's just gonna be in the background and help
we
stuff.
have a question.
Oh, question, excellent.
Deadpool 2, when are you doing that?
Oh, Deadpool 2.
Asked by Stephanie.
Shocker. One of my sister's favorite franchises next to Star Wars. The plan right now is to answer Steph's question. August. I want to drop Deadpool 2 in August. That's the movie. There we go. That's it. That might have been Bill and Ted's favorite number, 69 minutes, or not. We don't know.
No.
No. How much time does the...
We're at 46.
46! That would have been an interesting number, Bill and Ted. If you're us and we're you, what's your favorite? What number are we thinking about? 46. Doesn't work. Doesn't have the same ring. Okay,
No.
close enough. Well, it's over 30 minutes, which is what Duff and I usually do on a podcast, but just under
Less than an hour.
So that's a good chunk. We're gonna let everybody go to enjoy the rest of their Sunday. And like I said, if you like this episode, you want us to do another one, just let us know, and maybe we'll do one next month. Okay. Usually Duff says something interesting, which I don't remember. I was so focused on the intro that I goofed up. So maybe
It's all good.
yeah, whatever.
It's a live stream.
But does it sequel?
We don't know.
Okay, yes, it doesn't sequel because this is the inaugural. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna get out of here.
37. I don't know. That's what your sister said.
30. Kevin Smith, 37
Yeah,
in
I
a
know.
row.
I
Got it.
recognize
Okay,
him. She
Okay.
just said 37.
excellent.
I don't know.
We're gonna let you go. Enjoy your Sunday. Hope to hear from you soon.